Hello, everyone. This is Dr. El-Amin.
And Taryn Ashley. So we are not on the set or behind the scenes of Play to Win today.
Fox 5, Play to Win.
Right.
Football, Play to Win. That's normally our show that we do.
Because we are doing something and announcing something extremely special and exciting.
Absolutely. We're talking about this Give Back program.
That's right, the Give Back campaign.
That's right, the Shoulder Nation Give Back program 2018. What is that?
That's right.
Well, you guys know that I take care of a lot of high-profile people, a lot of athletes, politicians, presidents, CEOs. But you know what? I want to be able to give back. And so what we're doing is I'm doing what they call a strategic partnering with some individuals that I take care of, people in the community. Mm-hmm. And we're actually going to give...
You're donating services and surgery services.
All right. Surgical services. Mm-hmm. All right. To individuals.
Right. And who are those individuals?
We're usually adolescents between the age of 10 and 18. Mm-hmm. All right. Because that's children, particularly kids. And the second one is a U.S. vet.
I love it.
Now, so why is that? Well, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to teach children that and young adolescents about servitude, and that how can you expect them to care about people if you don't care about people?
Right,
so
exactly.
If you show them that they care, so I'm teaching, and I want the community to teach. As far as the military is concerned, it's near and dear to my heart. In fact, people that served in the military, I take care of a lot of military patients, and I get called from all over. Can you help me out? This, and this, and I want to be able to give them the same care that I would give, a phenomenal NFL player, football player, or whatever.
Right.
So I want to be able to just give equal care to everyone.
And you know what I love? I have to brag on you for a moment. Is that this is actually not the first time that you've done this. No. Would you mind sharing a story briefly about the story that inspired this?
Absolutely. So when I was practicing medicine in Illinois, I got called from a family that took care of foster kids. And they had an individual who had been in 13 foster homes, and him and his sister had been separated, and he was playing football on his way. He was in 8th grade and tore his ligaments in his knee. They had taken him to multiple areas, different surgeons, and because of his insurance, his foster care status, no one would do the surgery. So they came to me, and literally being almost an hour and a half away from where he actually lived, said, "Come down, sure." Took care of this kid, changed my life. He got back to playing football, doing extremely well, and then senior year, right before then, he re-injured himself. And he had a whole new injury, but the problem was the same old issues. Couldn't find anyone to take care of him, so forth, still in the foster care system. So his parents called me, I said, "Don't worry about it, let's bring him down to Atlanta." So I reached out to some of my colleagues and some of my friends in the hospital, and I talked to Shaquille O'Neal and as well as Gwinnett Hospital, and they all agreed to let's bring this kid down and take care of him.
Right.
So he came down, and we did a surgery. He did extremely well, and was able to get his football scholarship. He's going to college.
I love that.
How could you not? How could you not? And a lot of people say, "Oh, Dr. El-Amin, you're this great sports medicine guy. You take care of all these high-profile athletes and stuff." But to me, it's not about that. It's
right. What really matters,
what
really matters to you is,
really does.
Taking care of those that maybe either can't help themselves or don't have access to the best care.
Right.
Or they just want to get back to work.
They just want to get back to work. And they just want to be just a productive person in society.
Yeah.
And that's so important because at the end of the day, you can get another house, get another car, you can get all these great things, but you only get one right knee, one left knee, one right shoulder. So once that's gone, right, you can't get another.
Right. And in the words of Dr. El-Amin, your health is your wealth.
Your health is your wealth, and you can't order a new shoulder on Amazon.
Right. No Amazon Prime shipping on that.
That's right. So Prime shipping with me, though. I'll make sure I get you down here. But the point of it is I'm trying to teach the service of others. Right. I think that's the mission of this, as well as using the people that have influence and that have come through my clinic that have needed me for various things to say, listen, partner with me to give people that chance.
I love that. And, and I love how, you've gone overseas and done that. And now, and you've done this even, in the good old United States, and you're just sort of bringing it full circle, continuing that mission to really serve and give back to others.
Yeah,
and so what we would love for you to do is submit a video be considered.
A video.
No more than 5 minutes.
No more than 5 minutes. We got a limit.
Right.
No videos.
Because we're going to have a lot to go through, but we want to make sure we watch them all. And what are the things they need to cover?
All right. First of all, they got to tell us who they are.
Right.
All right. They gotta tell us, what the injury is that they want us to take care of.
Right.
And that's important because I don't want to get a video saying, Dr. El-Amin, can you please take care of my boyfriend's, brain? He's just not behaving, or can you do a lobectomy? I'm not a brain surgeon.
Right.
Or can you fix his heart because he don't love me no more? I am orthopedics.
Right.
That shoulder and knees, that's where we're gonna stay.
Right.
The next thing we want to know is, we want to know who.
Right, and who they're nominating.
Why they're nominating them. And then we also want to know why, or what do you think this will do for that person once this is done.
Right, what will life be like afterwards? How would it improve,
That's important, because if you have a rotator cuff tear and you can't raise your arm, and you can't do the things that you need to do, and we fix your rotator cuff, the next thing you know, you're raising your arm, doing great things.
Right.
And we want to make sure that you recognize that these are the things that this person can do or can't do or will be able to do once this is fixed.
Right.
And what does that do? That teaches several things. One, it teaches the community to care about people. Not about what they can't do, but what you're giving them opportunities so that they can do the things that they want to do in life. And I think that's so important.
I love that. I love that.
That's very special.
And then also make sure you put the hashtag with it, Shoulder Nation
Gives Back 2018.
That's right. We're going to make this an annual thing.
I wish. It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
I know you'd love to do it every day, but there's only so many hours and
that's right.
everything else.
But this is a start. But at the end of the day, I'm hoping that other doctors and other physicians and other people in healthcare will see this and say, you know what, we should do something like that. I mean, we
inspire others as well.
We should have partnering and strategic partnering with people who have, and to help us help people who don't.
Right.
And give people something that at the end of the day you can't buy at Amazon, Walmart, eBay, or Target.
Exactly. So it
All
starts
good places.
That's right.
But again,
you can't buy shoulder or knee. So it starts today and it goes through February 26th.
That is correct.
At 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's right.
Give you guys a little bit more time.
Right.
Even though we're in the Eastern Standard Time, giving people a little bit more time.
That's right. And then we, on March 12th,
right,
via live stream, we'll announce the people that are picked, because we want to make sure that we give enough time to get through all the videos. We want to make sure that everyone is considered. All that good stuff, right?
Absolutely, correct.
Right?
Correct, right.
So
and we're going to do this. This is going to be fun. I'm excited. I really am, because, I know this is sort of kind of thinking out of the box, and not doctors are doing this, but at the end of the day, when we take an oath to do no harm, to help people, I want to get back to that. And not only that, as you know, with all my mission work I've done, when doctors decide to do this, it's almost like a drug. They love it.
They want to do more.
They want to do more, because when you want to be a doctor and you're small, at least when I didn't care about HMOs, PPOs, Medicaid, Medicare. I just wanted to just help people.
Right. And this is perfect.
Right. This is perfect. And this allows other people to influence that and know that their donations, their support, their encouragement is doing something good.
Right, and I love that. And I love that. So also we'll also put any information about it. We'll put a URL in the comments below. But yes, so we look forward to seeing everybody and announcing this and getting this off the ground and just making this fantastic and helping change the lives of those that are either less fortunate or don't have the opportunity.
Like we do.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
you're absolutely right. I'm excited about this.
Yeah. This is gonna be good.
The hardest part's gonna be choosing who we're gonna do.
Right.
But I guarantee you, more than likely, probably, man, if we get a huge response, I'm sure
right.
the campaign will probably be extended to other things, because it's the right thing to do.
Right. So thank you so much, Doctor.
No problem. Thank you.
This is amazing, and you know what? We'll keep you guys up to date.
Right. And all my strategic partners that have agreed, you know who you are. Thank you so much. I can't say enough, because at the end of the day, this is paying it forward, this is giving back, and you know who you are, and sometimes, it's much given as much expected.
Right.
And that, if you've been blessed, bless others. That's just how it is. And that's my success. My success comes from taking care of other people. It's never been about me.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Awesome. Well, thank you again, Doctor. And we will talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.